Alright, it's Tuesday, May 27th, 8:30 in the morning. I'm at the Whistler Gulch campground, Deadwood, South Dakota. I'm about to start on the Mickelson Trail. So today I start in Deadwood and I go to Hill City, South Dakota. This is the day one update from the Mickelson Trail. So I biked 50 miles from Deadwood to Hill City today. There's two large climbs, one coming up out of Deadwood from about milepost 0 up to milepost 16 or so, and then there's a downhill, and then there's another uphill. The last uphill is from about mile 34 to mile 41, and then there's a nice ride into Hill City. So I got here about 3 p.m. I'm staying at the Black Hills Trailside Resort. I got my tent set up and I'm all dried out. I do apologize that I do not have any narrated audio from earlier today. The camera that I was using, this one right here, actually is muffled audio. I'm not sure why that is. So tomorrow is a very short day. I only have 16 miles from where I am at in Hill City to Custer. So all in all, a good day on the trail. Big day, but I'm glad I was able to make it through the day, and I'm glad that the weather held. Okay, so now leaving Hill City, overcast and about 45 degrees. Last night it rained, but I stayed dry. I just went to the South Dakota Civilian Conservation Corps Museum. Oh look, there's an osprey sitting on his nest, which was really enjoyable. So today I'm riding from Hill City to Custer, South Dakota. About 16 miles, 900 vertical feet of gain. So I just got off the trail about 20 miles today from Hill City to Custer. I went to the Courthouse Museum in Custer. So I'm now at Ridge Resort. I've got a tent site, and of course right after I got here it started raining. Okay, it's the morning of day 3. About 2 miles outside of Custer and 42 miles to Edgemont. I'm at the Pringle Trail stop at a town called Pringle, formerly known as Point of the Rocks. And some of you might be wondering how my bag is packed. So panniers back here have my gear and tent fly. The top of the pannier is stuff that I may need throughout the day, food, charger, etc. The bag underneath my saddle has multi-tool, bike tubes, and CO2 cartridges. The triangle bag has most of my tent poles, fly, ground cloth. The top tube bag here has stuff, it's almost my glove box, headlamp, wallet, actually my cell phone's right here, chapstick. This bag right here, this is my cook system, so my pot and my stove. Right here I've got my sleeping bag, and then on this side I have my thermarest pad. So today was day 3 of my bike pack trip on the Mickelson Trail. I ended up doing 44 miles, starting in Custer, South Dakota, and going to Edgemont, South Dakota. I finished up just about 12:15 or so, and I started just after 8 o'clock. The last day trended downwards, although there were a few hills. So, final thoughts on the Mickelson Trail itself. I am absolutely in love with this trail. It's not a wilderness trail. You always feel like you are near civilization, but it embraces the communities along it very well. The signage is amazing. There's trail stops everywhere. There are bike service stations where there are air pumps and there are cisterns. Most of the cisterns I tried today had water in them, so I was just refilling my water bottle. I never had to break into the 2-liter dromedary that I was carrying. And I almost felt spoiled doing this trip because each of the trailside campgrounds that I stayed at averaged about $30 a night for a tent site, but they also included a hot shower. So I feel like this is a great trail for anyone that is interested in getting into bike packing. There's plenty of shuttle services available, and it's just a delightful trail. I would say that the day 1 was the prettiest section from Deadwood to Hill City, especially sections around the Mystic Trailhead. There's 2 big climbs there. The day 2 was pretty as well, but day 3 even I enjoyed today as well. As you come off of the Black Hills and you start to head down into the sagebrush and the box elder, and you know the montane tree species really dwindle. It was very pretty. So I'm happy that I was able to accomplish the whole 109-mile ride, but that I was also able to learn a lot along the way.